Hello, hello! We are back. So let's break down all of the trade that I took today. First of all, coming into the market, what do we have? We have a rejection wick here, off of which we are like reacting as we swept. Wait, we're missing candles. Yeah, we're missing candles. Anyway, like we had a rejection wick. We tapped into this rejection wick and then started displacing higher. Also, uh, all of my trades were based on this buy side liquidity, like stacked up buy side liquidity, which was a great draw of liquidity, like just an amazing one. Then, what did I wait for? I waited for us to come down into this half an hour gap. So this 30-minute gap. Straight after coming down into this gap, we did get a 1 minute IFBG, which I didn't take. This was a trade I really wanted to take. I wish I took this, but I was distracted by something else. And so basically here, tapping the 30-minute gap, 1 hour inversion, boom, targeting Asia session high. Break even after this. As you can see, we don't tap into the break even and continue our momentum to the upside. But trades that I did take got stopped out at break even. Let's break down all the trades that I did take. First of all, boom, scaling up to on 5-minute time frame. I saw that we were moving higher, and we were obviously gonna grab all of this low resistance liquidity. After we displaced higher, I waited for a retracement, of course, scaling down to a 3-minute time frame. Actually, 2-minute time frame, because I was looking at 2 minutes at that time. Boom. 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 We came down into the golden box. What is the golden box? Is the distance between 0.5 and 0.68 on the equilibrium. Tapped into the golden box and I couldn't find anything, like even 30-second fair value gap I couldn't find. Wait, let me. No, actually, yeah, I did find it. Yeah, I did find it. And I entered off of... Yeah, off of this 30-second fair value gap, and I entered somewhere there. Yeah, my stop was pretty large. My stop was... It was somewhere there, and I was targeting like Asia high. Where was the Asia high? Where was the Asia high? No, my stop was bigger. My stop was like... Yeah, something like this. This trade was insane, genuinely. But I got stopped out at break even, and let's see why. Again, yo. Accidentally put on a 30-minute time frame instead of a 30-second one. Boom, boom. So we entered there. I went break even after after we passed this high, which I was surprised didn't hit the break even at that time. So around here I was up like 200 bucks, and I was waiting for Nasdaq to take out the one of the draws of liquidity. Let me check which one. So we had a two. Yeah. I was waiting for Nasdaq to take out this one, and to take out. No, just to take out this one, and then I wanted to close like half of my position, but we got edged so bad. Like, look, got edged, And I think it wasn't the smartest decision to enter on ES, as it was lagging a bit, but at that time I didn't think about it. So we were, what was that? 32nd. Yeah. Boom. Where were we on Nasdaq? We were here. Actually, yo, I should have entered on Nasdaq. I genuinely should have entered on Nasdaq of this candle. Yeah, I'm being a bit dumb. But anyway, got stopped out at break even. Then moving on to the next trade. Boom. The next trade wasn't the smartest trade, I would say. It wasn't the smartest from the point of view where I entered. So, boom, 15-minute fair value gap. We get in an SMT divergence. Wait. Internal SMT divergence. So, here's the SMT. As you can see, boom, we went into the fair value gap. And I entered on ES only because Nasdaq did go into the fair value gap and ES didn't, which sounds ridiculous, I know. But what happened. And after this, wait, let me check what did I do? I entered somewhere there. 1 minute. Wait, let me pull up a TradeZilla. Oh, 30-second time frame. 30-second. Where did I enter? What the hell? Oh, I entered here. This definitely wasn't the smartest trade. Let me just mark out this. The equal highs. Oh, how laggy it is. Yes, somewhere there. So we ended off of this. And again, I went break even because I didn't notice that we swept Asia highs. So my full TP would be on these equal highs, I mean. And we swept Asia low by like a millimeter. Look. This is ridiculous, bro. We swept it by a millimeter. We swept it. Look. Yeah, we swept it. And then got stopped out at break even. And then, the most interesting part of it is I predicted a 1 to 3 RR trade on Nasdaq. Basically, here. It was here. I was like, yo, we're displacing higher. We're inversing all of the gaps. But it was, of course, a bit later, and after I took 2 trades. And I stopped breaking my rules, and now I take only 2 trades, like a maximum of 2 trades per session. So boom, we inversed all of the gaps here, and we could have entered there, which would be fine, cause like 1 and stop loss like right here. It would be like, to catch 1-to-1 it would be like here, which was fine. But after the formation of all of these candles, I was like, yo, let enter here. Let's go enter here. Oh no, there. Stop loss underneath here. Target in this. Yeah, here. Yeah, oh, wait a sec. So this was the trade. And to prove it, I can pull this up. Look. Here. I didn't enter, and also this stream was without a sound, because I forgot to check my mic. It wasn't turned on. So boom, 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 we started like going higher, and took this out. Yeah, I was watching Ashton Hall. Anyway, this is the recap. Hopefully someone find it useful. And that's it. See you guys in the next one.